Hey, what up? It's AaroniMoses, and this video is about people having their own shit. Now, of course, I'm making this video because I just got my own shit. I just got my own house. But this kind of situation I ran into a lot growing up, just living in different people's houses and spaces and shit. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Just because you have your own house, your own apartment, your own living space, that does not mean that you have the right to treat people however the fuck you want to treat them. You still have to respect people's property. You still have to respect people's mind space. You still have to respect people. You can't talk to people however the fuck you want to talk to them. First of all, that's you showing that you have low self-esteem, no confidence, and that your whole identity comes from material things. And nobody wants to be around that. If you want to be a fucking tyrant, don't let people in your fucking house. You're letting people in your house so you can make them your fucking little puppets, your little slaves? Who the fuck are you? What kind of person are you? You need to get some fucking therapy. The situations that I ran into where people they think they can talk to me however the fuck they want to talk to me, and other people, I can talk to you however the fuck I want. This is my house. No, you cannot. I had homies' girlfriends do that. I had fucking friends, dads and moms do that shit. Just because this is your house, your lease does not protect you from getting fucked up. It really doesn't. So when you think you can just snatch things out of people's hands and take food out of people's babies' mouths and call them whatever the fuck you want to call them and destroy their property and eat all their food, that's the type of shit. If you're gonna let people in your house, you need to have boundaries. You know that you need to know that you need to make adjustments for other people in your living space. If you wake up in the fucking morning at 5 o'clock and you know I'm gonna be asleep till 8 o'clock and I need to go to work to feed my son, you have to respect the fact that I'm asleep. Don't wake up slamming doors, yelling, cursing at the top of your lungs. You have to still have respect. If you're not gonna have respect for your guests, don't have fucking guests. You need to be all on your own. I'm gonna give you this situation, and I really want you to tell me what you think about this. Now, the living situation that I was in before was I was staying with my girlfriend, one person, her dad, her stepmom, her 3 kids, and her daughter's baby's daddy. So that's 7 adults in the house with my son. 8 people in total. So we first get there, I'm like, yo, it's 7 adults in this house, and it's only 3 of them working. And when we get food, we need to separate our shit because they're just gonna eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. And she was, no, this is family, this is community, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, this is not my family. I don't know these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna feed grown people, and I have a kid, and we don't have any income at this point. We still had like $500, so we spent $300 on groceries. You know, I'm a vegetarian, she's a vegetarian, and the shit's expensive. You know, you gotta buy fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, protein shakes, protein bars, tofu, soy products. You know, shit is expensive. So we're in Oklahoma. We looked in this shit. These motherfuckers don't have a lick of fruit, lick of vegetables, nothing organic, nothing healthy, no tofu. So I'm like, bet. You know, we put our shit in there. 2 weeks later, $300 worth groceries gone. We had about a fucking loaf of bread, like 6 eggs, if that. We bought 5 Dozens of eggs, gone. Every time we buy a loaf of bread a day, gone. Vegetables and fruit that motherfuckers don't even eat, gone. We bought a fat ass bag of peaches, bananas, oranges, apples, gone. I had one peach. I had 0 bananas. I had no apples, and I had no oranges, gone. So, right before we get the casino money, I'm like, look, next time, well, she actually suggested this. She was like, look, next time we get some bread, let's just get a mini fridge, put that bitch in the garage, and then we already had emptied out one of the suitcases at that point. Put some food in there, a couple snacks, shit that you don't have to refrigerate. And so her mom and her stepmom and her dad bought another mini fridge because they had a mini fridge in their room to separate their food from the rest of the society, because her kids eat up all their shit, and because her dad works on an oil rig in the oil field, and he does heavy duty lifting, and he needs a lot of calories, protein, things like that. I can respect that. So when they're throwing their shit away, I'm like, yo, can we buy this mini fridge? And she was like, why do you want a mini fridge? Blah blah blah. And I was like, because motherfuckers eat up all our shit. And she was, well, so it's my house, I should be able to eat whatever I want. And I'm looking like, bro, what the fuck? I'm not trying to feed all these people, and they're not working, and they don't have any desire to work, and I have my son. So it was this big thing. She went behind my back, talked to Liz, told her we need to give her, no, Liz agreed for us to give her $200 when her dad already said, look, you need to we're gonna help you. You need to get on your feet, do what you need to do, take care of your son. Told us we didn't have to contribute, So after that, she started acting petty. She took my clothes, gave them away to the nigga that was staying in the house with us, the baby daddy. She fucking was asking me if she could have 2 slices of cheese and telling me that she would replace it, shit like that. She was just doing petty shit. I was playing my music on my phone. She stood in the hallway, picked the song, blasted her phone, walked through the fucking shit so I couldn't hear my shit. Just petty shit. But anyway, what I'm here to tell you is, if you're gonna have guests in your house, you're not entitled to everything that they own. And this is not the only situation that I've been in like this. If I'm letting you stay here, you shouldn't tell me no about anything. Bro, I'm not your slave, I'm not your drug mule, I'm not your none of that shit. I'm not that. If you rely so much, if you only get your power from letting people stay with you and extorting them, that's what that is. That's extortion. That's being greedy, that's being a tyrant, that's extortion. And that's horrible, that you would extort 2 people, 2 nice, good, law-abiding citizens with a beautiful child, and feel good about yourself. If you let somebody in your house, you have to respect them. If you don't respect them, you're disrespecting yourself. If you feel like you could talk, you should never feel like you could talk to anybody any kind of way in any situation, especially if they're your fucking guest. That is some bullshit. If somebody comes to stay with me, which they're definitely fucking not, I'm not gonna feel like, hey, I'm letting you come into my temple and blah blah blah, and I should be able to talk to you. Why do you even want that power? What is so fucked up about yourself? What do you think about yourself so fucked up that you feel like you can talk to anybody any kind of way, and you have the rights, you have no boundaries at this point just because you're letting this person stay with you or sit in your house? You cannot talk to anybody any kind of fucking way just because they're in your house. you will get your wig split. Somebody will fuck your life up. And that really says a lot about how little of a person you are to yourself. Respect others. Don't disrespect yourself by disrespecting your guests. You don't have the right to everybody's property just because they're in your house. If somebody tells you no and they have boundaries and they have some kind of respect about themselves and confidence about themselves, you don't need to go on your little manipulation, petty wars, because not everybody is as nice as me, and I'm not even as nice as me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's AaroniMoses. We are definitely the bang. So don't fuck with us. Check out the rest of my videos. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to this video. And don't get your ass beat. Peace.